I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason. And this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens, episode 52. We're back. It's summer break. We're doing what we can. Some of these episodes will not be every week because we have lives.
They're gonna be every week.
No, re-say it. We are lazy.
That's true.
We don't have lives right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Hey,
feel like I'm
hold
gonna
on.
stay busy. Like
You have a life right now. The rest of us
I'm
don't.
teaching summer school and
slow
taking
down.
specialist
Slow
classes.
down.
I'm also a
Ryan is
father
running in his front
and a
yard.
husband.
Ben is coaching tennis.
And-
I'm fishing.
Here's
I'm
what I was
you are
thinking.
I'm fishing and playing disc golf. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
My thought was Ryan's running around his yard. Ben's busy with GeoGuessr. Chris is busy with Porter and Sons.
No, he's got his garden going now. It's
The
summertime.
Garden and Porter and Sons are doing great, by the way.
And
Porter
I-
and Sons have uploaded 3 new videos lately in the last week.
Dang.
How many followers
How
you
did
got
I
on
miss
there?
that?
70 something subscribers right now.
Jason-
70 subscribers. I'm not one of them. I need to do it to boost your numbers.
I'm a subscriber.
Certain people may get certain benefits for subscribing to my.
Certain people
What kind of
told
benefits?
me
Kind of
that they were
benefits.
going to unsubscribe
Sorry.
to your YouTube channel because
That's
they
fine. We
are
have plenty to spare.
retaking certain classes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do. Hey, so since we last spoke about some animal that is not someone's pet, it's a wild animal that I'm not naming. There's been 2 more.
Dude, I've had people call me and be like, what kind of animal was Jason shooting at?
Well, it's funny that because
Did
you
we
went back and
never
like
name it?
you went back and
Shoot
you went back and edited it out, and so it's just like it doesn't sound right
It
because you're
doesn't
just like
because you don't say what it is.
I know. Well, we're going to leave it a mystery. But just so you know, I'm pretty sure I've killed a whole family at this point.
So it wasn't the same.
that was the dumb.
Beep.
That was the dumbest question. So it wasn't the same.
Animal. No, it wasn't the same animal. It's nobody's pet. It's killed our chickens. It's attacking the cats. So
Just quit trying to justify your animal cruelty.
This makes me look
there's
at
no
a-
evidence.
This makes me look at a Bible story totally different, because Samson got 300 of these bad dudes and lit their tails on fire. Remember that story in the
do.
Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did he do that? I mean, you're having trouble with one.
The
How
first
did he
one,
catch a
the
lot
first
of them?
one
Dude, he had cool hair.
had seen the Matrix.
Point.
The second 2, they had no shot.
Did you shoot?
One and done, boys.
You improved your
Did you do it like with a shotgun this time? Yeah, it's hard to miss with a shotgun. I mean, like,
One of them was at night, and I thought I'd miss, but I didn't.
Jason come back in the house with his chest bowed out like, yeah, baby, I got it in one.
Dude, I'm
I'm that
telling
guy.
you, I was thinking about starting a graveyard.
so
Came in acting like Denzel Washington in that movie. American Gangster.
Sorry, Ryan, I can't hear you because you sound dumb.
So after school got out,
I was
Ryan
talking about
started
training
smoking
day.
cigarettes, and they're those Marlbos are they're
He
taking a toll.
stopped other vices and he's went to that one,
Kid-
which is progress.
He's not fat anymore, but
I can't
They
be
stopped
smoking.
running too, though.
You can't smoke with asthma.
so we've been talking about going on this camping trip for like
Y'all,
y'all
have been
not
talking.
all
Not
of
involved.
us, but just Ryan and I and some other people.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna do this.
Yeah.
It's just as hard for us to all get it together, but
Yeah.
we're gonna figure it out. So I've always used a tent,
Yeah.
but I have like the
A camper.
no
Oh.
the hammocks.
Hammock, yeah.
You're
know-
going to sleep in a
Well,
hammock
hold
in
on.
the wild?
But
Dude, it
I've
wraps you up. It's like a cocoon.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I've
I'm
had
sure
these
that
for
cocoon's
years that I'll
protecting
just
you.
like lounge in and hang out, but I've never like slept in them camping.
Have you ever slept in them at all?
So last night, well, no. So that's what I'm getting to. So last night, I was sitting in the garage like watching the Yankees, and it gets to be like 11:30 at night, and I like look over at my camping backpack, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And so no, I didn't sleep in my garage. I hung it from a tree. No, from a tree. And I get up there and I'm there till like 12:30. Let me tell you something. Clarksville is louder than you think it would be. After I got woke up by like the third ambulance, I was like, screw this, I'm going inside. And I went inside at like 12:30.
And Savannah said,
anyways,
get back out there.
When I got up, the animal, oh shoot! Oh, I didn't have my contacts in, but something ran right in front of me, and I just screamed like "Ah!" And then I like ran inside, left my sleeping bag and everything.
No, speaking of the wild, dude, I have been like any downtime I have, I'm just scrolling through Bigfoot vlog videos.
Have y'all seen
I
that?
have seen those.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh!
Hey, they're so funny.
He's like,
Haven't ever.
I just, well, it's like
It's like
someone's vlogging, but it's
But
AI videos.
it's AI. It's like
Yeah.
the
And
ones,
it's
the Bible
Bigfoot.
ones. Have you seen the Bible
Yeah,
ones?
the Bible was pretty funny. And he's like, I just slipped this dynamite in these campers' campfire. Stay tuned, And then he's videoing and it just explodes and there's no one left. And he's like, that was a bit extreme. Still funny.
Dude,
There's some with Yeti. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend you watching this.
So we took the kids to the zoo the other day.
Which one?
Atlanta.
Ugh.
Yep, went to Atlanta Zoo. So I found that one of my favorite things, I don't like the zoo, but one of my favorite things to do is, how they'll have like empty, like,
Benches. You sound out the
No.
words on the benches.
no,
That's a Griffin family tradition.
that's what the kid does. No, like an empty display, like
Yeah.
you don't have an animal in it. Or if it's like really,
Exhibit with
and
no
people
animal,
don't
is it?
know, so they're
just
trying to see.
looking.
So I'll go up and like as soon as someone walks away, I'll go, hey, there it is, Rob. Like I'll act like I'm talking to my kid. I'm like, hey, right there it is. Dude, I got like 5 people to turn
That's
around
terrible.
and
That's
go
pretty
back.
good, actually. That's great.
Poor
And then I
guys.
just walk off and I'm like laughing at them. I'm like, stupid. Yeah, that was it. That was the whole story. That was the whole thing.
Okay.
That was it.
So the Atlanta Zoo, both y'all had negative kind of.
Just that area.
It's
Yeah.
Just
I
Atlanta.
just hate Atlanta, but it's
Yeah.
not worth driving that far. To me. I mean, you could do the whole thing in like 20 minutes.
If you wanted
not.
to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you walk in, the first thing you see, you walk in and there's like those flamingos, smell terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what you're welcome to the zoo by, is these stinky flamingos.
Yeah, and they're pink because of something in the shrimp.
Yeah.
That
They're
they
eating a lot of
Have
shrimp.
you ever figured out why don't flamingos just fly away?
Because they're eating.
Do flamingos fly?
Do they fly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Never mind. It's a movie reference, but go ahead.
Probably grown-ups too.
That's a great
What's
movie.
funny is the listeners don't know how funny that is.
Yeah.
Grown Up too. They should. They should go watch it. It's great.
Yeah, grown up.
Chris
too.
quotes grown-ups too all the time. And nobody ever watched
Because
grown-ups
it's-
too more than
Yeah,
once.
man.
but it's never like memorable lines. It's like lines like, "Hey, look at that fish,"
My favorite is he'll quote it. No, like no one knows these quotes, which is what you're saying. I get it now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, I've never been so proud of my life. Like in my marriage today, talking about quoting movies. This ain't even a quote. It was an action. But like, y'all remember the remake of Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah,
when we were
yeah.
kids? You know when they're camping
daughter
and,
loves that.
and she's like hitting the sticks together, like
Yeah.
like I just started doing that. And Savannah knew what I was doing,
Yes.
and she's
Oh.
like, "We should watch that movie."
Parent
And Clemson
Trap.
would like it. I was like, "Man, that's
The OG
solid."
or the second one? I've not seen the
Grace-
remake.
Well, the original one was when like before we were born.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
it's good.
real old. But
Oh, you're talking about
You
the
just
one
said
that we
you
grew
haven't
up.
seen it.
the
You
one we
said-
grew up
was
with
the
is not-
remake.
that's the remake. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
the other
gotcha.
one was
I thought
made
you said
way
they made a new
before
one.
that.
Since.
No,
I didn't know there was.
I used
Yeah.
that.
It was
I
kind of a
used
Bad
that-
News Bears thing.
That
Like-
movie in my class to show kids how, like, cloning yourself on screen.
Oh yeah, nice. I didn't know that was the same person until I was an adult because I'm an idiot.
So since we're teachers here, and one of the best qualities about being a
He's
teacher
using
is you
that term
never
very graciously.
Stop. Yeah, for real. That you never stop learning. What have you learned since school's been out?
I've learned a lot.
I've learned there's river otters around here because they scared the piss out of me yesterday.
River. I love an otter.
I was
man.
fishing and I was just standing in the middle of a river, and two of them, but the first one really got me. It like was up on the bank,
It fought
and I'm
you?
in the river. No, it didn't fight me, but I thought it was going to. It scared me to death too. It like jumped off the bank arms like spread eagle just splashed into the river
Just
and
did
started
belly
swimming
flop.
toward me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. and then it saw I was there, and then it like swam off. But it was crazy. Cute little guy though.
Probably,
But I didn't know what his intentions were. I
Ah.
thought it was a beaver at first, and I was
Yeah.
like, the beavers are mean.
I imagine river otters as like being British. So they're like, sorry, I startled you, sir.
Dude, these animals are getting way too confident.
Is that something that
Telling
you
you, man.
do frequently?
He's-
Imagine access for animals.
What's a
it just
giraffe?
happens.
What's a giraffe?
Giraffe.
Gotta be
I think they're Australian.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. I don't have an Australian. It's kind of the same. as
Crikey,
British.
look at that giraffe.
Why would it
I
sound
don't know.
Australian?
It's in Africa.
It's
They live in
definitely in Africa.
Is there no giraffes in
I wasn't
Australia?
going to say it.
No, but I
No.
just think of it that way too. For some
Are there?
reason.
Are there?
Dude,
not?
Australia's
No,
like
it's not.
kangaroos, koalas,
Yeah,
all the
kangaroo
K's.
jack.
And everything that's mean. Like there's all kinds of like snakes and
All the
spiders.
marsupials are in Australia.
There's lots of
I don't
stuff
even know what
that'll
it means.
actually.
Marsupials.
A possum is a marsupial.
Yeah,
don't know what a
they got the
marsupial
pouch.
is.
They got the pouch
Oh,
that.
okay.
to hold the babies.
That's something you've
Oh.
learned since school
I've
got
learned.
out.
Yeah.
I really feel like that you would read a book though, because you're like a read a book type.
He is
like,
a read a book guy.
I've been playing golf with
I
Ryan.
am.
Like, man, you're hitting the ball well. He's like, I read a book.
I know. There's
I
like
am
10 people who've read a book about golf, and Ryan's one of them.
I am a read a book guy.
That's awesome, man. I wish I was
Oh,
like that.
man.
Well, okay, back on
All right,
track.
back to it.
So what I did learn.
Oh, you
Is
learned
that
how fire alarms
mayonnaise-
work.
If
Hold
Jason-
on. I learned that mayonnaise is better on spicy chicken sandwiches than ranch.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Mayonnaise is a normal thing.
This
to
is
go on a
not
chicken
good podcast
sandwich.
content, but I will say, what kind of mayonnaise you use?
So, this specifically is in reference to Chick-fil-A spicy
That's,
chicken
I'm not
sandwiches.
interested. At
Whoa,
your house,
Dukes.
what kind of
Dukes. I was the only one,
So
Dukes.
I've always been a Dukes person, like
Yeah.
like fight people over it.
Yeah.
Dude, Blue Plate,
I ain't eating that crap.
dude, Blue
Man,
Plate is
dude,
where
honestly,
it's at.
I
Eat
don't
it.
care.
Blue Plate's
Mayonnaise
good.
is mayonnaise.
Try
This
it.
is we're
It'll
back.
change your life.
We're back to when y'all were talking about zucchinis or whatever on episode
I've been getting a
one.
ton of zucchini lately.
Oh, yeah. Tell someone who cares. Go.
Here's a quarter.
Hey,
And
speaking
green
of
beans.
Chick-fil-A, Ryan just got some crazy news.
Yeah, dude.
A big invite.
Yeah. So, two different people have sent me this. Chick-fil-A in Commerce, Georgia, is hosting a freaking bingo day.
Dude, bingo
What were
is
y'all
big.
thinking?
Dude, Chris, you're the one who did it. You told them you're going to tell your manager at the Chick-fil-A you work at.
This is your
I
fault.
know. I know.
On the way here in Cordelia, where Bilo used to be,
Yeah. There's a bingo. Yeah.
that whole parking lot,
The
a
VFW.
grocery store, it was completely full.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
we-
the one we need to
there
go
were
to.
probably
keep
like
saying we're gonna
200
go.
people. It was
Yeah.
Dude,
crazy.
that's the one. Thursday
good.
nights.
Is
Yeah.
it Thursdays?
Yeah.
well,
the-
yeah.
the
I'm saying on the way here, I was like, "What is going on?"
We
Yeah.
can all get food poison, eat that Chinese buffet right beside it beforehand.
I ain't ate there in a while, but it
know
used to
what
be
I'm
pretty good. But it'll get you.
It'll clean you out.
All right.
Oh,
Chris,
man.
so talking about that, I think you should start taking a probiotic because I started taking one.
It helped.
and-
Oh, they're good for
Yeah,
you.
it's-
You could
it's
just
great.
eat yogurt. Like
Yeah,
probiotic
I do
yogurt.
that too. I also get those
Activia.
Olipop thing. They're like soft drinks,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they have probiotics. I've just been really like
Anna
triple
likes
dosing it,
those.
but it helps.
I'm
My
not a
stomach's
big
a lot better
fan
than it
of
used to
them.
be.
There's one flavor, the like orange cream. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I got root beer because I knew nobody else in my house would drink them if I
Yeah.
bought like something weird.
That one was weird to me. I didn't like it.
It
like-
tastes like kind of vanilla.
It tasted like one of those fake root beer candies. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't think I've ever had one of those.
I like Zevias. Hey, tell about Chris.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Tell
yeah.
about Chris.
So we were helping Chris in post planning
I'm
move things
thankful
out of
for
his
your
room.
help.
You're welcome. And me and Ben, we move stuff normal. Okay, Chris is like a bull in a china shop, and just he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't focus. He hits the door frames with legs, and it doesn't matter. Well, I'm right behind him watching him do this clumsily, and I see a fire alarm at the corner of the hall, and that's where he's headed. And I'm like, he's going to hit that fire alarm. And he hits it, and that's kind of where it stops for a split second. And normal people would be like, oh, I hit something, and kind of adjust. Chris does not adjust and just keeps powering through.
Yeah, I thought that was the best.
And then fire alarm goes off. And not only does it go off, it comes off the wall
Like,
because he broke
pieces
the whole
of the red
alarm.
fire alarm is on the floor.
Meanwhile, so I call an administrator and let them know that it was my idiot coworker. I didn't say friend.
That hurts, man.
Christopher Porter. Actually, I said, they answered and he says, did y'all set that fire alarm off? I said, I'll give you one guess. And he said, Chris Porter. So
Really?
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
Come to find out, they were in the middle of a pretty important interview. So,
Dude.
and it kept blinking because they were in the 9th grade week.
Can you imagine like the person that was being interviewed? Like, what kind of amateur hour stuff is this? You got guys knocking fire alarms
come
off
here.
the wall.
They're like, this is going really poorly.
So teachers get paid based on experience and degrees. Chris has a master's in like what 2 years, and he's still the most expensive taxpayer teacher.
That's true.
It's a good thing he lives in the county.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that was
rough,
funny.
man. That was rough.
That was
was
a great,
funny.
great time. That was a great time.
That was rough.
I wasn't there, but I heard the alarm. Well, that's it.
Where were you?
I don't know.
Where was he?
Like, why weren't you
he
carrying
was sick.
tables?
No, Hayden was sick.
Oh, I was at home. I didn't hear the alarm.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah.
I made
You
that up.
just make stuff up. What a lie.
Most of the time, and just had a lie or two.
Something.
Hey, what?
It's good.
I'm about to go to the beach. What playlist after you get done with Hometown Has-Beens? What genre of music are you listening on a beach trip?
Oh, the Beatles, man.
The Beatles.
Help! I need somebody. Help!
Don't sing.
Nothing says like, let's go to the beach like the Beatles.
Yeah. Some British guys who love the rain.
But let's think about the Beatles for a minute. Can you imagine a
Let's
foreign group dominating like that?
It
Like, just-
happens all the time. It's happened several times.
Who, give me. I mean, I don't know any Korean pop bands like you listen to, but I mean, other than that, can you give me
you
some
you don't have
Ed
two daughters.
Sheeran? Who else?
Ed Sheeran's kind of a big
that's
deal.
not his name though. It's Ed Sheeran.
Oh,
It's a big deal. Though.
He's not sharing
I mean-
anything except beautiful music.
Our terrible friends.
Hey, what's your take on hotel sheets and hotel pillows?
I love them.
I use them.
I love them.
They give you so many pillows. It's the best.
Yeah, dude.
It's the best.
And I have to. Is that the pizza guy?
No, that was
you
That was
quit-
grown ups too.
I was
No,
going for Nacho.
that was Nacho Libre for sure.
Well, no, there's
You were on it.
a guy on social media that like he does. Anyways, that's not.
Get that
Sally,
nachos out my
Sally
face.
slices. It was.
So I was thinking about this because my wife washed our sheets and I was like, man, this smells like hotel sheets. These are comfortable. These are good. The pillows though in hotels, I'm always afraid of them.
Yeah.
Well, not just pink eye, but like, but they're all like I can't use a super soft pillow because
when
I
you-
feel like it's going to close around me and I'm going to suffocate.
That's not why I can't use it, but I don't like it.
I'm really particular about my pillows.
It's got to be firm, but not too firm. I just want a flat pillow.
Golly, first world problems. It's got to be firm, but not too firm. Is that what you say when you like check in? Like,
No.
how are your pillows?
I need to check.
No,
your
when
pillows.
I check into a hotel, I say, God, I'm not going to sleep good.
Here, Trey, you can talk. Hey, Trey Martin, everybody. Here you
Trey Martin,
Trey Martin.
Jason, what do you feel about the fact they don't wash the comforter?
How do you know?
the comforter doesn't touch my body.
go. How do you know they don't wash the comforter?
Because if you not watch them clean a hotel room, they definitely do not.
Why do you do that in your
Trey, that's a
spare
good
time?
point, though.
Trey, have you been in the corner like while they clean? Like,
No,
dude,
but,
you
like, you're walking
leave.
by and like you see, they don't wash the comforter.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I don't know. They just don't.
There's
Yeah,
no
they
way
do.
they
They've
wash
gotta
the
wash
comforter.
the
They gotta
No
wash the
way.
comforter.
They really do
No
not
way.
wash the comforter.
They
I don't know.
gotta
We're gonna
wash
fact
the
you're, in
check
a,
comforter.
this.
you're in a cold hotel room.
Well, they're going to say yes, but you know they don't.
Dude, how do they
If
know?
you ever, think about the cart. Where's the comforters?
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
I don't think there's a need to Google
He
anymore.
might have just got me.
Checkmate. He got
Just
us.
got me.
What?
So-
What is the hotel across
Can
from
we
our
explain to
Walmart?
what the random person's talking on the podcast? Should we
This
do
is
that?
Trey Martin, longtime listener and friend.
First, long time listener, first time caller. He's,
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Trey, are you one of the people that have listened to every episode?
Yeah, I've listened to every episode, but this last one actually.
There we go.
you
Saving
go.
him up. Saving him up. He's
Yeah.
got a trip.
Yeah, dude.
Into
Yeah.
the Red Clay. You should listen to that one.
That one's crazy.
Dude.
Yeah,
I think
local.
everybody's heard about it by now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a good re-listen. I think.
Not a
Like,
re-listen.
like,
A good re-listen is S-Town after a few years. That's
Yeah.
all.
Really, I've never heard that one.
I
It's
haven't
good.
either.
It is.
Oh, you should
if
listen
y'all
to
haven't
it.
listened, we've recommended it
We talked
17
about it
times.
Yeah.
Well, like I recommend the band Yellow Card, but does that mean you're gonna go listen to them?
Never heard
Definitely
of that
not because
All right.
I don't know why.
All right, there you go.
I'm
about
too busy
Bob
listening. Right now, I'm listening to Pod Meets World. It's Boy Meets World rewatch podcast.
Oh yeah.
I'm only like 3
Dude, you
episodes
you listen to the TV
in. Yeah.
show
Yeah.
podcast, don't
Yeah.
you?
Dude,
You're
I
big on
listen
that?
when I was like working in sales. I listened to so many podcasts. Now I just don't listen to any. 'Cause
Yeah. When I lived in Tequila and was commuting, like I would listen to a ton, but now I've just got a few.
Now that you're a podcast star, it wouldn't be good to listen to other podcasts. You might be tempted to steal there.
Do y'all
If they
listen?
have
Stuff,
big
you know?
sponsors like iHeartRadio.
I mean, we have bigger, but
Do y'all listen to music like ever?
Not much.
I do. That's all I listen to.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I'm a-
listen to some.
I'm a music guy. When I was coaching, I listened to a couple basketball podcasts, but my voice is really struggling now.
But I haven't listened to the radio and like.
oh no,
I mean, I like that's the world's changed so much. Like, you mean you
That's
just listen to whatever
barbaric.
you. I mean, like I just
that's a good word.
I'm not like Ryan. I don't use Amazon because I'm not a loser with an Android. But
Amazon Music.
I use Apple Music because
Yeah.
I'm a normal human.
I use
But,
Spotify if I listen to music.
do you
that's-
pay?
Yes.
I do too.
I don't pay.
I pay.
I pay for Apple Music mostly for my classroom.
Yeah, I've never
Stop
actually.
messing with the mic.
I will say I have played in my classroom, but
Oh, I play music in my
I
classroom.
play,
all
I
the
play,
time.
I play a lot. Well, I'm talking about for class.
There's research for that.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
checks
yeah.
out.
Yep. It's according to Visible Learning, it is a.
It's a 0.9 on the Richter scale.
it is
Well, like when we
not
do-
very high, but it is a positive impact.
when we do like Harlem Renaissance, I'll play some
Oh, yeah.
jazz.
That's
and, then,
good.
and then when we do, this doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Okay.
But when we do like
Sure
Great
does.
Depression, World War II, I'll do. I mean, Dust Bowl stuff like
Do
that.
y'all-
There's a couple songs that reference it, so I do that. But
Do y'all have like a genre that's kind of like? Why do I like this?
Doo-wop. I'm not sure why I like doo-wop, but I do.
Do you really?
I do.
Why does that not surprise me at all? Actually,
I don't think there's a weird one that I listen to.
I like punk,
Huh?
I can see.
like
I get
emo
it.
music from the 2000s.
Like My Chemical Romance?
Yeah.
Like
Panic at the
Plan?
Disco?
Yeah, dude.
I can get down to that.
Yeah.
I seen a commercial for Chris Daughtry and like POD.
Dude,
And I was
loved
like,
Chris Daughtry when I was
like,
young.
I bet Ryan's going to
Dude,
this.
but
Like, I literally
dude,
thought in my mind, I bet
some-
Ryan's got tickets.
sometimes-
to
Dude,
this.
Anderson, South Carolina. It's like Rock the South, or
Yeah.
like Nickelback's gonna be
Yeah,
there. I'm like,
dude.
man, if I wasn't afraid somebody to see me there, I would go.
Well, that's the thing. Half the time I'm listening to this music, I'm like, God, a teenage girl would like this song, and I like it too. I'm like, God.
I don't know. I'm really weird about playing stuff in class though, because
I
I
don't play anything in
I don't
class.
play because like my playlist could definitely there's some stuff. that
varies.
if
I
it
just put
played,
it on
I mean, I
a
got some
few
stuff
radio
that-
stations on there, you know, that are pretty.
Some safe ones.
I've got my playlist like created.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like,
I just
Do
usually
you have a
put it on one
specific class
artist.
one? Because like mine, there's stuff that can't be played in class.
yeah. I got like I know all the words to all the songs that are on my playlist.
Yeah, his playlist is Coach Griffin's Math Class Jams.
With a Z.
That was implied.
You look like a guy.
What songs
your
do
own
your
playlist.
kids, like students, enjoy the most that you play?
Honestly, they probably sing along with like the 80s stuff is the most.
Really?
Yeah. If you play like shoot, what's that Boston Reds? They played at Boston Reds.
Sweet Caroline, screw that song.
Sweet Caroline, like they love
Screw
that.
that
dude.
song and like
Ba,
anything that
ba,
has anything to do with Red Sox.
Yeah.
Burn that freaking.
They love
crap
that.
all down.
Occasionally, I will take suggestions. I have learned some pretty decent songs
Yeah,
from
yeah.
kids.
Dude, I'll tell you somebody that has good taste in music.
Yeah, I have to.
Your cousin.
Peyton,
Yes.
yeah.
Pay.
She does.
I don't know if her and hers ever listen to this podcast anymore, but if she does, like
Yeah.
She actually sent me a playlist.
Yeah.
Like
Did
to
she?
try it.
Yeah, she used to fool around with some music some, but I don't know if she still does or not. But
She introduced me, I think, to Kansas.
yeah, but see, Jason, it surprises me that you don't listen. Really,
Kansas.
That I don't listen
Kansas
to.
is old. That you don't listen to a lot of music
Why?
Dust in the wind.
because I feel like you were kind of in the scene with a lot of the, or you know people in country music.
Yeah, that's true. But that's just
No
a different
people in
phase of life.
Have we ever talked about that on this podcast? How you drove to Nashville that time and just to be in a Thomas Rhett music video?
Let's go.
I don't know.
I don't
That's
think,
a
I don't
cool
thi- I don't
story.
think we have.
You've been famous for a while, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah,
Jason he's very important.
You're
I
kind of
do.
like old money.
I'm still looking for it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's expired.
No, I did. I went to Nashville to be in a Thomas Rhett music video. Thomas Rhett is in my contact list, but
FaceTime him.
he would,
Right now.
I guarantee he wouldn't pick up. He would not. I'm probably saved as
Adam Sandler lookalike.
Peach State Pride guy or something.
Yeah, man. But I'm just saying, it surprises me that you're not.
There's a few people that
But-
are semi big that would know me if they saw me
But you kind of know every song I throw out there. You know it.
because I heard it 6 years
That's a
ago.
flex.
No, dude, I play new stuff and you know it.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
The most popular.
I feel like you've always been like very with it with like the up and coming.
Yeah,
country
and that was
singers.
why. That was
Yeah.
because of the scene I was in. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Ray Fulcher, Luke Combs. But I mean, Ray knows me. Luke would not know me. And we've met a few times.
You call
that's
him
cool.
Luke. I wouldn't call him Luke.
Mr. Combs.
The biggest one right now that would recognize me is Riley Green.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna have women like calling you, be like, "Hey,
Please do not.
Can
I'm
you-
happily married. Don't
no, I'm
even
not saying
call
for
me.
you. They don't want you. I'm just saying about.
I
to
don't
get
have
Riley
his
Green.
number.
They're gonna
so
be
don't
like,
call
"Hey,
me.
could you hook me up
I do
with
not have
that
his
guy?"
number.
Dude, I saw him
Dude,
in a
Multiple
TikTok
sources
post.
are saying he's either dating this girl or that girl. So
Yeah,
I saw a TikTok post that, hey, if you live in Nashville, give me like the tea or whatever. And everybody was saying Carrie Underwood's a jerk, and it broke my heart.
oh.
You know?
She was on a gardening video, Epic Gardening. She didn't seem like a jerk in that video.
No one seems like a jerk on camera unless they
Yeah.
want to be a jerk.
All right, I'm a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So this time of year, I ain't got a lot going on. But dude, I'm driving and I'm looking at all these houses. Dude, there's cars at every house. Like, what are these people doing
they're
for
all
money?
retired.
Retired or they work
Dude.
from home.
COVID changed it, man. COVID changed
It's
it.
crazy.
You have
There's a
to,
ton
like
of
just
people.
about every business has some sort of like hybrid or remote.
I can save money by them not
Working,
being
yeah.
here. And
Dude,
I can
all
stay at
these
home and
people-
work.
I mean, my
At
in-laws travel a
home.
lot, but like when they're just doing like office work, they're at home, which I think kind of backfired in the summer that they built a house next to us because my kids
Now they're home a lot.
You know, I've always made a joke like I didn't understand that everybody, because both my parents were teachers, I didn't understand that everybody didn't get summers off until I was like
Yeah.
12. Well, like Molly, we had that conversation the other day about like she was like, but it's summer, and I'm like, yeah,
They're home.
people have to
Yeah.
work. But so my kids will just bust in their house like and they're trying to work and they just show up and it's
Hey, Rylan told Al, he asked Allison if he could do something. She's like, no, baby, I got to work. He's like, Mama, it's summertime. And you
Did
don't
you
work
forget?
during the summer?
Come on,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just didn't know all these people. You go to Ingles at 2:00 on a Tuesday. You don't expect everybody to be there.
Dude,
And they are.
I almost feel guilty sometimes. Like I remember this is last summer we were playing disc golf in Toccoa, and I'm like on that hole that gets near the playground where there's
Yeah.
like a walking path.
Yeah.
And there's like this group of like silver sneakers, I think that's what they call the old people, like exercise
I
group.
have never.
And,
I have never
I think
came
that's-
up with a derogatory term for old people.
Are they like part of the Purple Hatter Club?
no, it's not a derogatory.
Purple Hatter. It's purple hat.
No, it's like a club for like
So it's
old
the
people that
Purple
want to
Hat Club.
exercise.
Did
It's called
any
like
of them
silver
like
sneakers.
just randomly start peeing just out in the open? Because that's generally when I
So-
think of old people, that's what I think.
So, anyways, no, but they all. What I'm saying is, like, me and Hudson are playing, and they just all like look at me and just kind of shake their head. Like,
They're
you know,
judging
that
you.
bum.
like, I wish this guy would get a job, and I'm.
I need somebody to pay my Social
Yeah.
Security.
I feel bad every time my wife gets up and leaves. I'm like, yeah, somebody got to do it.
When you said silver shoes, were you imagining sneakers like the ones that Velcro? Is that what you had in
Dude, I
mind?
wore those in
I
high
wasn't
school.
imagining. You didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear.
Like once.
No, my dad, my shoes got dirty, and then like they were dirty, right? And I was like, I can't wear those. My dad had some V-Crows. That's what I called them.
V-Crow.
And I wore them to school
Because
one
he didn't see
time.
the L.
I wore them to school one time, and I was like, I kind of like them, and I just kept wearing them.
Dude, I feel like I should remember that.
I,
Dude, it
I feel like
happened.
I should remember that too.
It
I don't
happened.
know.
No
I
one
think
even,
you- I
no one
think you
even made
dreamed
fun of
that.
me.
I think
I
you
swear.
dreamed it. Maybe everybody was like, well, you know,
I swear.
Ryan's been
Checks
eating
out.
freezer
I swear.
food from the church
No.
for a while. He's struggling.
We
It
did
was
that
going
too.
to happen at some point.
I've been there too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's like, nah, it's just, hey, don't
Yeah.
say anything. You know,
Nah,
you never know what someone's going through. at
Back
home.
in the day, you could get away with Velcros, but you wear high waters, you're gonna hear it all
Yeah.
day.
Oh, high waters.
You can get away with Velcros in a
Man.
recession. I think that
if
was
you
the
wore
big
high
deal.
waters not our day.
Yeah, all right.
Trey
Here,
has a
Trey's coming back. Here he goes.
Request, suggestion, etc.
For an activity.
Hometown has-beens, Phonopolis, Breaking 30 Challenge.
Okay, explain.
Best ball, putt-putt. You guys have to go through the course and break 30. It's a big thing on TikTok right
It's
now.
best
Okay.
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that for sure.
Well,
Man,
it's only two
putt-putt's
guys
tough.
in the pod
Okay.
thing, but you know.
We could do 4. It'd take 4, I bet.
Yeah,
Whatever,
I mean,
dude. No
Chris is
way.
very unclutch. He's gonna show up in cargo
This is
shorts.
That's facts.
Oh,
That's
that hurts,
facts.
man.
Today-
It's not
And he's
untrue.
gonna
It's
leave.
not untrue.
So you got to record
On
it
hole
though.
4 to poop.
Yeah,
Look,
Ben's lefty. So
He stands on the wrong side of the ball.
so he sucks.
So that's how many hole in ones? I mean, like,
Well,
Well, I
18
mean,
holes.
Is it
well,
18?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
18 is
You got to have at
236.
least, what,
I
15?
think 7.
No, you got to
No.
have at least.
Six.
If you
To
do
get
everything, you
under,
get
yeah.
a 36. So
It'd be
right. So you have to have at
at
least
least 6.
Okay.
6
Yeah.
would be 30.
Yeah, you gotta hit 6
Right.
all at once.
It depends on
That's pretty tough.
it depends on the mini golf because there's some
That's
mini golf
tough,
courses I feel
man.
like there's not 6 holes that are hole in oneable.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got my
Phonopolis
first.
is tough.
Ryan was there. I got my first ace in disc
He
golf.
did.
Also, it was
He
sick.
did. It was
nice.
at
Cool.
an impressive
Yeah.
I
one.
bet there's a lot of people think that's cool.
That's
was
awesome.
impressive.
What do you think, Jason?
That's
That's
so
pretty cool.
good.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Dang.
Hey, you need to put a poll. What's more impressive?
Wow,
This is
that is
really
really long.
What's
That
more
was an
impressive?
accomplishment.
My ace or Chris's stupid garden? And I want it to be phrased exactly like that. I want it to say that.
I'll take pictures of my stupid garden.
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
I've got sunflowers about to bloom, man. It's gonna be pretty.
What are you gonna do with them?
Guys, I boiled
Look
peanuts
at
the
'em.
other day. Y'all ever boiled peanuts?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
my
but he
grandpa
just
used to do it at all
Whoa,
sorts of events.
hold on. Are we about to just glaze over? He just said,
I
"I
just
have
look at 'em.
sunflowers growing, and they're about to be pretty."
Yeah, I said, what are you gonna do?
I
with
made fun of Ben for saying, "Wow, this sunset's pretty." Like,
them? Dude, it's
Dude.
Chris.
I got pictures of them. Y'all want to see them?
No.
further?
no one wants to see a picture.
I can
Post-
Google
hey,
it.
talk about it on Porter and Sons. This is our pod.
Okay, sorry.
So, all right. So the mini golf thing. I'm gonna bring my kid just so I don't look like a creep. Okay. Because
Hold on.
I think if
guys at
4
him.
dudes roll up to a mini golf course,
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we should bring bags or our own putters. We have to.
Because there's a few.
If we're gonna do content, we're gonna wear polos.
Yeah.
and
You
we're
gotta
gonna,
you got to
Be for
record
real.
it, and then you got to go every single day until you break 30.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
So like
We
they
gotta
go
do
to
it day
different
one.
courses.
we can't do that.
So I'm on
but,
the
we'll
I'm
try
on
it
the
once.
third course.
What time?
I'm on the third. I've like this is the third time I've watched them do it. The first time it took them like 25 days. The second time it took 52 days, and the third time they're on like day 5. I don't know. Look it up. It's
We're gonna do it.
how
once.
much money? I want to know.
Yeah, how much does it cost?
I
to
want
play
somebody to go
at
look at the course they
Phonopolis?
played 52 days in a
It's
row
like $8 to play.
and tell me how much money they spent to do this.
They're making money. It doesn't matter.
Dude, we're doing it.
We're
I'm
making
in.
I think I taught a couple kids that work at Phonopolis. Maybe they could like sneak us in.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in on it. If we bring our own putters,
definitely-
that should be like $5.
Look, there's
off.
a few kind of people in the world.
What if we
and
bring our own ball too?
Yeah.
I
about
don't
to
even
say,
need you. We're just here for the course.
There's people that
We'll
have
pay the cart fee.
Yeah,
there's people that have their own bowling ball and
Yeah.
their own bowling shoes,
yeah.
and there's people who bring their own clubs to Top Golf.
It's
And the same
$9 a
people
piece.
Bring their own putter to the putt thing.
Chris, I've been with you to Top Golf and you brought your own clubs. What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
You look like a guy who would bring your own clubs to Top Golf.
True.
Dude, me and Chris went one time and brought like 60-degree wedges and just hit balls over the net.
That was fun.
Did y'all go pick them up after?
No.
That'd be good.
In the highway?
We were hitting them at the road.
Wait, which Top Golf are you?
Alpharetta.
Oh,
You look like a
I was
guy.
thinking Buford.
You look like a guy who would go to Top Golf and take the balls with you.
You just swipe it over and over and just collect them. That's a
That's
hack.
hilarious.
That's a hack for bad golfers.
Yeah,
Just
man.
go
We're tracing this ball. It's in Homer.
I
How did you get that far? Oh man.
What if
That's
they
pretty
just
good.
showed up and was like, "Hey, we're gonna need that ball back, man. Like, I know you got it.
You
got
got
like a-
63 golf balls.
You got like a Top Golf police just out there like, hey, I'm gonna need my golf balls back.
Just tell them, say, hey, this is pretty sure this is out of your jurisdiction. You're gonna need to call the local authorities and come back with a warrant.
Dude, how expensive is that place?
I listen to a lot or watch a lot.
Anything
of
like
law
that
shows.
is.
Hey, I took some practice questions for the LSAT just to see.
What is an LSAT?
That's,
thought about
that's the
doing that,
admissions
too.
test in the law school. I didn't miss one, so I don't think it's that hard.
I thought about doing that.
And then I took
Jason, you're a
practice
smart
questions.
guy, though.
Then I took practice questions for the bar exam. It was tougher, but I still, with no knowledge of the law, other than basic stuff, I felt like I did pretty good. I mean, I was in like the 60s. So
I actually researched that one night after watching Legally Blonde, and I was like, if Elle Woods can do it,
this came after a
Then-
conversation about
You look like-
suits. So
You look like a guy that would watch Legally Blonde.
and she
I was watching
scored.
it with my wife,
She scored a
Dude, this is the
169.
sequel.
so he knows what she scored.
God, dude.
So I
And 170
well, that's how
is
I got down
usually
that
the-
rabbit hole. Is I was like, is this good? And then I just got down the rabbit hole of like, what do you need to get to go to Harvard?
175.
And then I
usually.
was like, can I
170.
go to Harvard?
So, historic fact
Here we go.
about.
Abraham Lincoln.
Now I'm gonna
he
bring
just
this full
took the
circle.
bar.
Historic fact: Billy Sunday, who the Red Clay is about,
Yeah.
was
Billy
was
Sunday.
hung in Homer behind the old courthouse.
Wait, that's not true.
That is true. That's 100% true.
He died in Lee Arundel.
Was he not hung?
No,
This just makes stuff up.
Is that not true?
Billy Sunday died in Lee Arundel State Prison.
Was his dad? Somebody in his family was hung.
Maybe his grandpa,
Chris, the biggest
Somebody
liar
that-
I know, but he don't mean to be.
Billy Sunday
I may
Burt,
be wrong,
right?
but I thought he. Okay.
Billy Sunday
Who
Burt.
was hung?
Chris, I'm going to save you right here. I was at working camp today and I saw an Elle Woods for president 2024. So it's still Legally Blonde, still alive and well been.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's trying to change the topic so that people don't know you're an idiot.
Okay, but anyhow, just go with it. Just go with it. But
That didn't happen. But go
okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
Tell
That's
your
not the
fictional
point.
story.
That's not true.
He said,
About-
that's not the point. This is not true.
Well, hold on. Let's
In that generation, let me make my point.
I want to know before you make your point.
Yeah,
Where did you learn that?
I thought in the Red Clay it said somebody was
No one was hung in Homer.
hung in Homer in the Red Clay.
No, not in the red.
I
Clay.
don't. I listened to that and I don't remember it.
They said nothing about Banks County.
No, that's
Okay.
not true. It did say something about Banks County.
They said nothing about Homer.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
They
and figure
do.
that
There
out.
is a little bit about Banks County in there. I think.
I don't remember
So-
that, but no one was. Anyways,
to be
My step grandfather was babysat by Billy Sunday's wife.
okay.
nice lady.
Billy
You
Sunday.
did not have to take. You did not have to go to college or whatever to be a lawyer. You could just go. You could be
That's-
an apprentice and take the test.
Yeah,
and
you
pass
could do
the
that
bar.
now. If you pass the bar now, you could practice law.
Really, you don't have to have a degree in law.
No, but it prepares you for that exam. Is why people do it,
Well,
and it
is
also
there-
helps you.
I guess
get
the
into
judge I
places.
was talking to lied to me.
is there a difference between like a lawyer and an attorney at law?
I don't know.
What's the guy in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance? Attorney in law.
I don't
his-
think it's Valance.
Jimmy Stewart's character Ben in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Billy
Isn't
Sunday.
it Vance? It's not Valance, is it?
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Okay.
That's the movie.
What's the Rod Stoddard, attorney in law?
Yeah.
Attorney at law.
Ransom Stoddard.
Is it Ransom Stoddard?
Yeah.
Billy Sunday Burt. He died by suicide in prison in 2017.
Lee Arundel, Alto, Georgia.
According
The fact
to
that you thought a guy in 2017 was hung behind
Okay,
the
who was
courthouse.
hung?
according to PickensProgress.com.
You would have been there.
Who was look at who? Okay, so I got it confused there. Who was hung? Somebody in the Red Clay was hung behind Homer. Was it somebody in his family?
Dude, no one knows what you're talking about.
I guess I'll go back. So
I'll
you
have
know,
to go back and listen.
they,
I don't remember. Somebody. Was
You know, they
hung.
tried to open like a distillery,
Yeah.
They did open a
but
distillery.
I think it got shut down.
It did.
Yeah, because dude buddy went to jail.
He was taking the money or something.
He's also.
I don't know if that's true.
I went to it.
I
I went
had
to the
a-
distillery and talked to his son, and the sheriff was in there. Yeah,
What do you go to jail for?
Dude,
I don't remember.
I hate. Well, I can only say that. I could just say I don't care. Everybody knows I hate certain towns. I hate Winder, dude. Like
Why?
Because
I don't know.
It's too many people, not enough roads. Sucks.
It's true.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's not a good town.
I was talking to a guy one time though. I've never this is like a Ryan Griffin moment. Stuck my foot in my mouth so bad. I was like, man, I was standing in Winder, talking to a guy at a baseball tournament. I was like, man, this place is like the butt crack of Georgia. He's like, yep, I'm from here. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, brother. Like, that sucks.
You know what that makes you?
Turd.
No, I mean, there's probably nice parts, but it's just like when we go down there on the weekends to play baseball and stuff,
Oh yeah,
there's just like 8 million people, and it's just not made for that many people.
no.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's really my only complaint is I'm just always late and it pisses me off. You know?
I don't know if we have a pod.
I think we got.
I think we can
We're
piece some
good.
stuff together.
We as in me. Yeah.
Yeah, we do nothing.
Jason will just AI some stuff. He'll like take our voices and put it in AI.
We're not far from that. You seen those videos they're
It'd be
making?
better
now? Well,
that
Bigfoot. The Bigfoot vlogs, guys. I
They are
can't stop
funny.
watching them.
They're
I can't.
funny.
Because it's so funny.
Yeah.
But you'll notice like it's a clip and then it cuts to another clip and another clip. That's because they're using that Google's new VO3 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They only create 8-second videos at a time.
So, you know, I've gotten into talking about watching stuff, and it's just kind of cathartic, I think, because it's definitely not action packed. I watched
action.
I watched fly tying, like for like fly fishing, like guys tying flies, and they like play this music, and I'm just like, man, this is relaxing. I really want to start tying flies,
I watch hiking videos a lot.
dude. We need to go up to the like.
Yeah.
I don't watch anybody do things.
Do you not watch YouTube?
I watch Bigfoot vlogs.
Are you like a TikTok?
No.
Dude, that's my only social media now. And I get it. It's like,
Well, it's the same as Instagram Reels, though, right?
Dude.
I mean, it's just-
it's like you what?
Yeah, the reels is where I
well,
watch
the
those.
algorithm figures out what you like, and then it pumps just nothing but that.
So
Yeah.
many Bigfoot vlogs is awesome.
Flat Earth.
I got this other dude. He's like, "Are you a dad?"
Trey wants to talk, I think,
Oh,
or he wants to whisper in my ear or something.
Ben, you should get on TikTok and watch card breaks
What? Oh yeah, no, I don't do
what is that?
It's got to do with baseball cards and
or
stuff.
baseball, football card breaks.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, what he was doing on whatnot.
so like what? Like the breaks. Yeah, that's bad for my addiction.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need to stay away
You
from
know,
that.
that's like telling somebody that's addicted to cocaine. Like, you know what you should
Yeah.
do? You know, like
Yeah.
you shouldn't do it, but like if you
should go to bingo night.
go to Miami and
Man, I
you
ain't gonna
know,
lie.
Just
like,
watch people do it.
yeah.
Can I do
Text them.
Can I do the fun fact?
What's the fun fact? You want to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. That's all we got today. Thanks for listening. Be sure to follow us on all those social media accounts. Keep up with us. Share the pod. Like the pod. Subscribe to the pod. We may or may not be back next week because me and Ryan are out of town. Happy belated Father's Day. And remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
Nope.
no fun facts today because Chris ruins them all. See you next week or the next.
I don't think we have a podcast.
No, this is a waste of time.
No, dude,
It's
we
been
got at
fun,
least
though.
probably 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, we got 30 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
been a
so
short
short
pod.
pod.
Wait, you said you had a segment idea.
Oh yeah.
That was it. What have you learned since?
That was good.
Hey.
I know what you're gonna say. Don't even say it. I know what you're about to say.
I felt like I had something else to talk about. Otherwise, this is pointless.
What? What? Ew. I'm not laughing. I want it on record. I'm not laughing. I do not approve of this message. I, Ryan Griffin, do not approve of this message.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
I got to do the intro or else we can't ever do any of this. All right. What's up,
I don't know,
everybody?
Joe Rogan
Oh,
sometimes just starts talking. I think we can start talking.
we're
like
not
that,
on
you know?
his level. He's making.
He's
Look
not
at his
on our
net worth.
level.
Yeah, he's not. He's way above it.
Whatever. Whatever. Him and Theo
Get
would
on my
love to be
level.
on this. I knew that joke was coming.
We need a different podcast for the late night pods. There's a lot of things you do that's not natural, like poop in a church, not the restroom.
Do we have any usable material? Or
This has been one of the funniest podcasts to make, and
That you'll never hear.
That you'll never hear.
Yeah.